deal, gang? How's everybody doing? Let's take the kids to school real quick. I know we got news at 8:30. I think we got NFP here in 10 minutes. Right? Right. Yeah, 8:30. We got about 10 minutes. You guys already know the deal. You've traded news with me the entire month, the entire week. You know the deal. Now, NFP stream, then people should know. Maybe I'll do it next time if I remember. Now, remember, if you're going to trade the news today and you're going to go full stupid, never go full stupid with your regular account. Make sure you have a separate account for complete ignorance, and use the full stupid account for full margin trades here, so it doesn't like withdraw. Create a separate account, $100, $200, $500, whatever it is, and go full stupid, and this way it has no effect on the rest of your balance. Okay? Never go full stupid unless it's NFP or FOMC. Okay? There's only 2 times you're allowed to go full stupid in the markets. All right, let's get rid of this. This is from yesterday. Let's see what we got going on today. We got 8 minutes till news here. You looking juicy? All right. Let's just ignore that one. All right, chat. Let's do a little stretch, right? Everybody needs a little stretch. Let's do a little flex over here, right? Let's flex some biceps. Let's really flex, and it's gonna make you feel great over here. Let's go. Perfect. Perfecto. Yeah, we're all still here. Nobody passed out. Great. All right, let's mark up some ranges, and also, question of the day: will we have buys at the break of all-time highs? Sounds nice. It's possible, but we will see. It'll probably end up happening as we're doing the news. So daily closed bearish. I think yesterday on the Asian session, I was talking to Javi about making this top wick at like 60 and coming down. This shit made a top wick at 68. Now it's coming down. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah, we were talking right here, right around this 4-hour close over here. I was like, it's gonna make a top wick and head down. Okay, so 3 red folders: unemployment rate, NFP, average hourly earnings. Really, NFP is the bread and butter here, but the issue is, it's not an issue. What we need to look out for is mixed news, bit of a whipsaw on the markets. We are 400 pips away from all-time highs, so I don't know if we're gonna have all-time high positions today. If we do, great. I don't know how much further we'll go because it's 400 pips away from where we are right now, but we've held this resistance a few times. I think next time we're back there, we blow through it, especially if it's with high volume news. But there's also a chance of sells, and I want to see. I want to see if we can play. I want to see if we can play our paper trade position, the position that I'm sample sizing. And I want to see what it would be if, because in this case, I feel like that position has to come down. It held the most recent. So you would retest the highs, right? So if we were to have an entry here and a stop above these wicks, it's about a 60 pip stop. No. Yeah, it would be probably like an entry at 2670. So this is going to be my paper trade, the one that I'm sample sizing, and it would be a sell limit here. Right on this yellow line, and it would be a stop. This is something I'm just looking at and sample sizing. This has nothing to do with our actual positions that we're going to take. This is something I'm looking to utilize in 2025, and the stop would be here. And this would be a sell limit. Would it work yesterday? I want to see if it worked today. All right, we got 2 minutes here for news. Well, you guys already know what we'll do. First 5 minutes, we'll drop down to the 1 minute. So from 8:30 to 8:35, we'll be on the 1 minute. We'll wait for a news push, and whichever direction it pushes, we will wait for a rebreak of that high or low. Zoom door, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, let's see. We got 45 seconds here. 45 seconds. Yo, calm down, Fox News. Let's see what happens. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! Ooh. Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is it gonna push here more? My spread's like 8 right now, gang. Okay, we're on the 1 minute. If the next 1 minute creates a top wick, we'll take the bearish flip. Okay. Or we will take a rebreak of the lows here if it does rebreak this low before the next 1 minute. But just stay locked in because this is moving pretty quickly. Took a sell there on the rebreak of the lows. Whoa, got slipped 15 pips. That's exciting. I took a sell. I took 2 positions. One got slipped 15 pips, one didn't, so I closed them out. One plus 15, one minus 15. I'm gonna wait for this to pull back up. I'm gonna take the wick fill as we're gonna do the wick fill. So I took a sell rebreak out of lows. You guys probably closed, but one of my positions got slipped because it wasn't a sell stop. I just clicked it as it was moving. But it went roughly 15 pips. History. I'm sorry. Plus, they closed in between, so +7 and -6. Rebreak of the lows here we took. What I'm gonna do here, we're gonna have more positions here. I'm looking for a pull back up and a fill of the wick. So we're gonna pull back up here right now. The 5 should leave a bottom wick, and we're gonna look to fill it. Entry won't enter. That's possible. Yeah, my spread was at like 25 at one point. All right, perfect. You see this pulling back up. Let's see if we can fill these lows partially. It's a 150 pip drop. Let the 5 pull back. So I would usually count that as a W, but we're going to count this as a break even because I entered 2 positions and one entered here, one entered here, and then I closed it as we started pulling back. That's crazy. I double clicked my mouse like sell, sell, and by the time the second click came around, the shit moved 15 pips. Lost 20 because of your broker. The spread moving too quick. It's all right. You got a 5-minute closure here coming up in 90 seconds. All right, 1 minute for this 5-minute. I'm telling you what we're going to do because I might not have time to post everything here on the screen as I am doing it on my terminal. All right, this is fast, super fast. $40 seconds for this 5 closure. Okay, if it starts coming up heavy, we'll take a sell off resistance if the 5 decides to come up. Ooh, we might just get a drive down here off the 5 with the momentum coming down. I need a top wick here on the 5. Perfect. Let's just take a sell right here. Okay, so just took a sell. 26.43 flat. Okay. Looking to retest the lows. Done. 26. 43 right here. Looking for this bearish flip to retest the lows. If we start coming up higher, we'll look for a 15 flip, but I would expect the bottom wick to be made here or some kind of retest at the lows. And the sell there is because this is our initial rejection area. Well, from here to here, the first point where we can reject and make a top wick. That's why I have had a sell at that area. This is obviously not the stops. The stops are probably the flip of the candle, but we will most likely manage way before then. Next possible pineapple once the 15 closes and we get a top wick on the 15. That would be the next possible pineapple. Okay. 7 minutes here for the 15. So I'm going to take another sell right here. Just took a sell off the top wick there. 2646.3. All right, I'm gonna close here at 20 pips. Close in full. Once we hit BE on the first position, I closed all my positions full here, so roughly 30, a little more than 20. I closed right as we got up there. Congratulations, everybody. W. Easy peasy. All right, what are we gonna do? We're gonna call it a stream. What are we doing? I love trading, I swear. He's got scammed for 28 pips. Word. Word. That was amazing. That was great. The pineapple worked perfectly. Pineapple worked perfectly. Sorry, signal channel. Once again, I just did a. I bulk closed all my positions, so I had 6 entries on that one. I had 6 entries, and not every position closed. Well, not every position showed up when I closed it, so I had to tell the signal channel it just closed, and the signal channel I think might have gotten like 10 extra pips again. W signal channel. Yeah, I think they got about 10 extra pips over my closure. They have 14 extra pips from my closure. Lucky signal channel. W. So let's count the total. Let's count the total. So here are my positions. 6 positions. Minus 14, minus 12, minus 6. That's my initial one. So that would be 18 minus 18 minus and 14. That's minus 32. And the 3 W's are 21, 22. That's 43. And 29. That's 72, and the loss was 32 plus 40 pips. We made 40 pips on there. W. So we have way outdone whatever loss we've had yesterday, right? We ended -9 yesterday. -9 pips after a 60 pip loss. We got 2 W's and 2 V's. We got plus 40. Woohoo! Who loves news? I love news. We all love news. You know what it is? The issue, I find that the biggest issue you guys have is patience. Not like you specifically. If you're listening to this, I'm talking to you specifically. No. Just in general. What I've learned from teaching or from educating is that people have an issue with patience, right? That's why you seem to do a lot better when you like back test, right? Or you go through, like, you know, when you fast forward the candles, you do a lot better because you don't have to really wait for your position. You'll fast forward to your position, you're like, that's it. But when you have to wait, you're like, fuck, my position is taking forever to show up. This one might be good, that one might be good. And you're just like, because you want a position, you feel like you deserve to get paid for time spent, which isn't always the case, right? Because you can get paid for time spent a month later, 2 months later, 5 years down the road. Right? You might not get paid. So you want to get paid for, you know, like you have that hourly pay mindset, right? But you got to get out of that. You know, you're not working per hour here. You're way too valuable to be getting hourly pay here, right? So this is what happens during news. The news does everything the market would typically do. It just does it at a much faster pace. That's why we zone in and, you know, zoom in on the 1 minute, because it's going to do all of its price action things. It's just going to do them based on the 1 minute. Or it's going to do them much quicker where the 1 minute is a bit easier to tell, right? And the news doesn't require that much patience as long as you're trading exactly what you would trade if it was just price action with no news. Experienced wick entries because it pushes heavy and wants to touch the level and then flips. There I got entered before flip because just We've tapped resistance, top wick, give myself a better entry understanding. We're going to have to retest the lows, which is what we're doing, right? I tell you all the time, gold is very technical. It's a very technical pair. It'll create a low. Once it bounces off of support, it'll fill the range, right? That's what it does. It likes to create highs and lows, and it likes to retest highs and lows, aka fill the range. And that's why I'm a big fan of trading gold, because it is very technical. Follows technicals beautifully. We've traded our account from 420 to 1400 in 6 weeks. Hey, 420. All because you started at 420. Is this sustainable long term? I'm just not sure what you're doing. And who's we? Who is we? Still in the original trade? Be careful here. Now that you've retested the low, this is decision time, right? Now you can blast through it, or now you can do this. Oh, whoops, wrong color, but you get the point. Incredible. What a great trade. We said it, right? As it was happening, we said once the one created that low, you don't panic, right? You have an entry, but we said it. Wait. The one created the low. You had an entry over here, right? Top wick. And it's as it's coming up, we said, wait for the 5 minute to leave a bottom wick, which it did right there, and then create another top wick, which it did up there. I like the industry because of never-ending drama. That's about it. Call it. Nah, I just fucking reversed through a railroad crossing at 95 miles an hour to get here. I'm not calling it right now. We'll chill a little bit. Let me soak in, because by 10 a.m., you guys will forget we had a W. Everyone will forget we had a W. And it's like this stream never happened, and for some reason every other stream will have like 1,000 viewers. Meanwhile, this was the profitable one, right? By like 10:30, 11, everyone that's streaming is like over there with like 1,000 overtraders. So thou shalt not forget. They already forgot. True. Any trades on a new 4-hour opening? It is a possibility. Look at this wick. Look at this wick. Just look. Would you just look at it? Just look at it. Would you just look at it? Let's just look at it. Let's look at it. Would you just look at it? Hoping for a drive. Yo, chat. How about that? How about that, chat? What? Did we even check the news for that W? For everyone that says fundamentals are a must, have we even checked the news? Or do those people just don't know how to read candles? Hey, my fundamental friends, come through to the live stream. It's free. Imagine how much better you'll be by knowing your fundamentals and understanding that it's also reflected here in the charts. This shit ain't going nowhere. This price ain't gonna end up at 2670 without being reflected here on the charts in the shape of candles, right? This is the only indicator you use on the daily, these Japanese candles over here. This is what you're using. And the EYES indicator. That's it. I haven't even checked the numbers. Let's go. You see, I got to refresh to check the numbers. That's how you know we didn't check them. Good numbers. Yeah, that's why that's why we didn't whipsaw. We just came down heavy. But our position had nothing to do with fundamental analysis. It was pure price action. You missed a sell? Yes. News was 8:30. You are 20 minutes late. I just told you, I reversed through a railroad crossing in a school zone at 95 miles an hour to get here. You have absolutely no excuse. Say us when you stack, bro. I did say I stacked, didn't I? Or did I not? Well, the signal channel knows I stacked. They see the positions pop up. Sell, 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 sell. If I took an entry on the flip expecting it to drive on a sell, but it didn't, and price came back to my entry, but before I can move my stop to BE, it moves on a loss. What to do? Learn your lesson, be quicker next time. And also, don't just close out, oh, it's driving against you. Yes, but zoom out. If you're in doubt, right? If you're not sure what to do, zoom out, right? When in doubt, zoom out. My friend Focus taught me that. When in doubt, zoom out. You guys seen him, he comes through here sometimes. And you would realize that, yeah, maybe the 5 and the 15 is driving against you, but look at this damn hourly. Look at this damn 4 hour, right? It's just pulling back. I mean, that's why the break of the highs here is the only logical stop. You stack 2646.3, said it very clearly. Chat wouldn't handle 6 positions anyway. Yeah, it was 3 initial positions and three positions on like I would have said it was more like it was the same size position, right? So my pineapple was the same size position as my original entry. If it was different, then I would have said, hey, I'm entering more or less here than my initial position, but it was the same, you know, it was the same position as my first one. So yeah, it was 3 10 lots on the first one and 3 10 lots on the second. Works once we flipped, and again, I guess not need to enter because it's re-breaking high. Explain this. I just did explain it. Like everything else outside of what we did is just noise, right? And if it started pulling back on you here, right? Let's say you're sitting here as the market has pulled back on you, right? Now you're like, oh shit, it's driving against me. This didn't happen yet. This bearish candle hasn't happened. It's driving against you. Like I said, when in doubt, zoom out. Shit, what do? I zoom out. I go to the 4 hour, and then at this point, the 4 hour just looks like this. Right? If that pulled up, that means the 4 hour is looking like this. Right? With that bottom, that's a bottom wick. So if the 4 hour looks like this, it's only the 5 driving against you, right? The higher time frame will tell the story. Please, you could still do this. The 5 could still come up, but the next candle will be this, right? So you got to realize where you are in the higher time frame and say to yourself, all right, what's the probability of the higher time frame closes here? We're going to retest the lows, right? So, but it didn't. It came back down. So lucky you. Wick has been filled. Yes. I think you're looking to really come down here, right here. At the very least, 2620. But the way the news came out, chat, this price is going to continue down. This price is going to continue down. I don't care what kind of top wick it makes here. It's going to continue down, and it's going to continue down probably 26, 25 areas here. There's absolutely no reason for it to reject here and start coming up. No reason. Me, I just want a better entry than right where we are right now. If it needed to come up, it would have done so as the 5 was driving up here, right? If it needed more orders, it would have came up here. It gave it a chance. It grabbed the resistance, right? And now you're breaking lows. Yeah, it's got no need to come up. And then you also take in the fundamentals, and you're like, well, where's the fundamentals that are going to turn this market around, right? The strongest news of the month just came out, incredibly good for the dollar, incredibly good, right? Double what was expected. So very bad for gold. There's absolutely no reason for this price to head back up. The only time it will is if it finds a support and roams around that support and then drives up. But remember how I said yesterday? Like yesterday I stayed on. I was like, no, I'm hunting, and we got two more dubs, right? To, after this, I'm not gonna hunt until this sets up perfectly, like ideally. Yeah, I said 26, 25, right? That's what we said. Look at that. It's just blasting through it. If we didn't take our news positions, we would have been taking this on the break of the lows. It's not as high quality position because you're looking at like 5,000 pip stops, but well, just exaggerating, like 250 pip stops. But overall, technically, you're still coming down, right? So I can't really enter there once we already have our nice W's. Yeah, I'm not in like I'm not in predator mode. I was in predator mode for news. Now I'm just like it's Friday. Know what I mean? 300 pips profit. Incredible. Incredible. I'm so happy for you guys. I'm happy everyone's like you see like if you were going full stupid, this it's you go full stupid on these moves because if you're right, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna be full genius. Just be right. You know what I mean? That's why I say, hey, open up a second account completely independent of your first account, and that way. Oh, hold on a second, chat. Yeah, I just got reminded I gotta give the kid medication. 144 pips because chat. Fuck, I keep forgetting to redo the Discord link. Can somebody post the Discord link? Go to our Discord and post your profits there, right? I can't market your profits on my IG if they're posted here on the YouTube chat. Uh, look at all my students winning today. Look at all my students winning. I hate it when people do that, but you kind of have to do that with social media, right? Bah, bah, bah. Man, I miss everything. I'm sure everything misses you too. Don't be sad. Don't be sad. What do we tap? 32. 1 minute here for the 4 hour, right? So now you might see whatever you've had play out on the 5 and the 15, you might see that same movement play out on the higher time frames. You might come up for an hour or two, right? Tap these areas, come back down. You might just drive straight down, but I think what do we tap? 31? Yeah, on the higher time frame, you could see a steeper pullback than on a smaller time frame, but you will also see a stronger push. What's the plan? I'm waiting for this 4 hour to close, and if we can pull up heavy on the next 4 hour, we will look for top wick sells, right? So we're closing below. Well, let's see how we close, right? like heavy, I mean like 2647. If we can pull up 100 pips, we will take a top wick sell, expecting a flip. So 100 pip pull up, 90 pips. I know some of you are in sells and you're like, no, Wicks, fuck that. There's a chance 2641 rejects here, right? You see this area right here as it runs across. It's also a previous support here. So you might see a bounce off this area. This is not a bad area for top wick sells because you're above the range. Eventually, if you come up, the market's going to need to come down and tap this area. So, right, before doing this, sorry, wrong color, but you get the point. But as for me, the most optimal position would be somewhere within this area. So if this starts coming up, I would like to have a top wick sell here for this. This is a 4-hour candle, so this can happen in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, right? It doesn't have to play out immediately. If it doesn't and we fill the wick and we just continue down, then, you know, I mean, I don't know. I think that 40 pips might be our session. Looks nasty. You got to give it time. Got to give it time. You know what? The previous candle, the previous 15 has already tapped this area with a wick, so we have come up here and rejected. Let's see. This isn't the bottom wick for the 4-hour. So whatever it's doing right now, this is like, look at it. Just look at it. Like, do you think we're grabbed orders to now drive up? No. Might get a top wick, a pullback, but this isn't the bottom wick to continue the drive straight up. You looking for a steeper bottom wick on a 4-hour to make? No, I'm looking for a steep top wick to take an entry off of, like up here. Somewhere 46 to 48 area. These wicks. Because there's a level there on a smaller time frame where we come down from also. Oh, our song. That's my jam. Hi, beautiful. I said, hi, beautiful. How are you? What are you eating?
Chocolate spoon.
Chocolate spoon?
Yeah.
Oh. Mom gave it to you? Where is she?
Dad, she's driving to the doctor.
Oh, she went to the doctor. Okay. And you're eating the chocolate spoon?
Yeah.
Mmm. They're eating off a silver spoon. The chat right here. See? Chat, this is what's left of her spoon.
Give me.
You see? You're eating off a chocolate spoon. They're eating off a silver spoon. Who wants to trade their silver spoon for a chocolate spoon?
No, my chocolate spoon.
Your chocolate spoon? All right. We spooning. Ego. Let me talk my shit, bro. I just won 40 pips on NFP. Let me talk my shit. Chat. You guys the big spoon or the little spoon? That's the reason why you spend so much on dentists. I didn't give her that chocolate spoon, Mom did. In all fairness. That 100 pip pullback is handing in. Yeah, no topic on that phone. iPad. It's next to Kaya's pillow or Kaya's bed. How much room is there here to the bottom of the range? 25. Yeah, these ranges are big. Probably a good entry here. 25. I'm looking for 26, 47, 48. I think we might get it, but I'm also looking to see where the level that it actually comes down from at those areas, and it's a bit above. Maybe we drive for NYSC. Maybe that's going to be our volume. But so not just the top wick entry as prices driving up, but I would like to see a closure with no top wick or a closure at resistance, so we can say we respected. This is technically the level. Yeah. Let's come up. Let's break the highs. All right, chat. Let's take a sell right here. All right, let's take a little sell. See if the 4-hour can retest the lows. About 15 pips away from where we were. We'll have a chance to take more. So take a sell. We took a sell right here. It just makes sense off the 4-hour to come up to these areas where that we wanted to see on the 4-hour. And could take a sell right here. Okay, just took another sell right as we tap that resistance. Clean range to the left. I'm expecting bottom wick or orders to be grabbed. Look at that. We closed respecting. So this is exactly what we wanted. I'd be in a sell here right now anyway, because we closed respecting and we closed with no top wick. So idea would be here for a sell regardless. Barely above, but the area, it's not just a line, but the area. When in doubt, zoom out, and ideally the 4 hours could give us some kind of bottom wick. We're gonna need to grab orders before a full drive up, full-fledged drive up. So did exactly what we wanted. It gave us that 100 pip top wick, drove up exactly 100 pips here. Look, 38 to 48. All right, chat, gonna close full here. Congratulations, everybody. Didn't quite get to the entry, so, but an overall W. First position, you should have closed rough at around BE. So let's go over that again. Let's see what we got. We have a, okay. Let's go to the Signal channel. We have 8 pip loss and an 8 pip loss, minus 16. Then we have 2 15 pip wins, plus 30, so plus 14. W, 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 W. Sells plus 14. That's win number 240 on the year. How did you got that 14 pips? I got BE at all. So I have 2 positions entered at 26.45 and closed at 26.46 flat. Opened at 26.45.2. That's minus 8, right? That's 8 pips. And there's 2 positions, so that's minus 16. And then I had a position opened at 26.47.56. Closed at 26.46.1. That's 15 pips. And then I had a position 26.47.5, closed at 26.46 flat, also 15 pips. So that's 2 positions, that's 30. So 2 losses at 8 is 16, and 2 wins at 15 is 30. 30 minus 16 is 14 pips. Capiche? Why did I close? We didn't get to be on the first one. This is why I closed. We closed at the very tip of this wick right here. This is exactly where we closed. By the time you guys know, you guys had about 4 to 5 seconds for entry because price I stuck around, number 1. Number 2, if you had a late entry, you got a better entry than me because I was in drawdown on both positions. Price moved against me on one position, so you probably got a better entry on that one. And then the second position, when I entered, price moved against me again for about another 10, 15 pips. Right here, it moved against me. I said I'm taking a sell, and it moved up another 15 pips before coming back down. So if iPad is dead, so put it on my charger here. So if anything, chat, sorry, baby. If anything, chat, you guys should have had a better entry and made more pips than me. So I want to hear nothing. I want to hear shit. You double stack the second position? No, I double stack both positions, the first one and the second one. Like, this is good, chat. 2 W's. Let's hold on. Let's mark that off first, right? So we get credit for the W's. Win number 240. You said you have 4 positions, but during the entry, you only called entries twice. Why not mention you're taking stacked positions? Because I'm not raising risk on my second stack. It's just whatever position, whatever risk you take. I'm not telling you to take 5 lots or 10 lots, whatever risk you want to take on your first position. And my second position was equal to the first one, right? If I said I did more than my second one, then it would make sense for me to tell you, hey, I'm taking double the risk here. But I'm taking the same risk on my second position as the first one, right? Just because I stacked my first one, it's up to you. You want to stack your first one, then when the second one comes around, you say you stack your second one. You know what I mean? The idea is to understand that the first and the second position in this case were the same risk. Right? I can't tell you what to risk. That's your relationship with money is different from my relationship with money. And somebody else and everybody else's relationship with money, right? We all give it different value, and we all, you know, it affects us differently, right? So you do what you risk what makes sense to you, what's you know, you risk the amount that's not going to drive you to make irrational, illogical decisions. My relationship with money isn't good. Hey, at least you got a relationship with money. Sell more. Like I said, it's gonna have to, like, look at this 4 hour at some point, right? Whoever's taking a sell right now might end up winning a lot more than we, but just like we took our positions where we needed to. It can create a steeper top wick. My issue with the sell right now is we've come down to make a bottom wick to come up, right? Every candle is data, and like if you look at this 5 right here, see, it came down. You had a chance to close back in range, came up, closed above it. So this is like a gladiator candle. Until this closes back in range, I wouldn't take positions. Are you going to call the stream? Let's see how NYSE plays out. Let's see how NYSE open. Yeah, I'm waiting for NYSE. Chat, drop some likes and sub to the channel. Had a massively valuable stream yesterday, and somehow I ended up with 8 subscribers less. I don't know what's happening. Nothing but value for months and years. Lose 8 subs. You see, this is why not taking the position. Previous closure matters. Wait for closures here. Looks like you're respecting this area again. The market had a chance to drive down twice now, back into range. Hasn't closed. That should tell you something. Yeah, you're endowed zoom out, but you can't disregard the smaller time frames if you're trying to really be sharp here, right? They matter. They tell you what the immediate, right? What the immediate price action is, what the immediate volume is doing right now. Higher time frame should tell you what it should do longer term. I'll be very surprised though if we don't fill this range again. 2640. I think, although look at this, right? This was a pretty quick move. Was this news here? This spike? When was this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was news. So it tapped that area across the board, and then from there it drove straight up, right? But once again, this was a different type of move than here. Look at this, just straight drop. Over here we were riding up and then dropped. Over here we were coming down and dropped. Price gave the monthly candle, bottom wick and just reverses. I say this all the time, just because a 4-hour flips or the daily flips doesn't mean that's the drive. You got to lock in on the smaller time frame, and maybe it will eventually look the way you expect it to look by the end of the day. But smaller time frame just needs to tap that area, come back, and then, right? Let's look at it, right? So, we're very bullish here, but if it was to drive, right, it tapped that area. Now it's going to come back, make a top wick bounce off resistance, and maybe eventually in like an hour or two, it will look like you're expecting it to look. But the smaller time frame has just not lined up yet. Eventually, once it lines up, maybe it'll come back, retest that area as we keep talking about. I just said I'll be surprised if it doesn't fill that area again. Well, once it does fill that area again, you'll probably have what you're looking for. You idiot, bro. This no money management, bro. Do I play it or do I not play it? All right, let's play it.
Fuck you and your badass attitude, all your negativity, and all that other shit. Keep that shit to your fucking self. Because on this side, we're fucking positive.
Pip week. W. Incredible. Increíble. Oh, got you. Incredibles. Oh, I'm gonna be so right. Oh, I'm gonna be so right. Hope you guys are paying attention to what we say. Read between the lines. Listen between the lines. Incredibles. Yeah. I'm glad you caught that. Glad you caught the Incredibles, Mr. Vinayak Nirvani. 5 minutes for NYC Open here. Will that give you the volume to start flipping this 4? Or will it start flipping the week? It's been a month since we had a bearish week. Let's just look, September 2nd. Seems like Nick wants to say something. The mics are open. Nick can always say something. Their Zoom is always free to unmute themselves. So people in Zoom are always welcome to talk.
What's up, everyone?
Uh-oh, who was that?
It's me. It's Toby.
Oh, Toby. I was like, is that Gene for a second?
Who's
It's-
Gene?
There's a Gene in here also. As I thought I saw the mic. He's right under your name on my thing, and I thought I saw his mic move. What do you think will happen to gold during election day? 3,000. 3,000. Gold will hit 3,000 by 2025. I said by December 31st of this year, we will see 3,000. Anytime before that. Will you trade election? I'm gonna trade whatever market is open. Like if New York is open on that day, we trade it. If New York is closed, we don't trade it. Very simple. So if there's a bank holiday, we will not trade. If there's no bank holiday, I don't give a shit if it's my birthday, your birthday, or Jesus' birthday. We are gonna trade it. Okay? We were tested like last week's lows, right? Yeah, I mean last week's highs. The week before last highs. Jesus, you owe God molecule money. Give it back. Almost back to where we started at 8:30. Typical gold. I was just gonna say, how many times have you seen gold do that? Just massive push for news and end up half hour later right where we were. Oh, hold on a second, chat. What do you want?
I want a red
One gummy bear? You're a gummy bear.
You're a gummy bear.
You're a gummy bear.
You're a gummy bear.
You're my gummy bear.
I need a red gummy bear.
Alright, straight into the point. I got you. Let's go get you a red gummy bear. Chat, she's my you hang up. No, you hang up person. You guys have one of those. Everybody's got one of those. You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. Alright, come on, Munchkin. One red gummy bear, okay? How about cereal? Oh no, you can't have. What you gotta say?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Why are the lights on everywhere like it's middle of the night? You know Donvo, you look like Donvo, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I see the resemblance. You're right. Separated at birth type of thing, right? Is it the eyes that give it away? Is it the eyes? My eyes are like this because I smoked, not naturally. Chat, don't you see the result? Don't you see the qualities? We have many of the same quality. You think it's the hair? Could be the hair. Doppelganger. Long lost cousins twice removed. Can it come down heavy? Well, it's NYSE open here, gang. Yes, it can. But it can also come up heavy. That's a strong 30 closure. 30 never came down. The 15 came down for a bottom wick, right? It's NYSE open. It can definitely, it can move heavy. I don't know if it's going to come down or up, but it can push heavy here. Both your moms own nail shop? Nah, they both flip houses. Both our mom's last name is Nguyen. What's the plan this weekend? Avoid the assassins and survive. Put on like an extra 2 or 3 pounds. Hey, yo. It's like the #1 last name. #1 Viet last name. Bot didn't get your bulk signals closed for signals. Yeah, I saw LaShawn mentioned it. Oh, you wrote that a while. You wrote that an hour ago. My bad. Yeah, I don't read Zoom chat. Sorry. Someone just reminded me in the Zoom chat that it was a bulk closure at 8:30. Remember I said you guys got an extra 10 pips? Eddie, you said you're on a losing streak? I saw that message pop up earlier. I wanted to talk about it, but kind of forgot. Oh, where is he? Eddie disappeared. Eddie the MILF Hunter. Hoping for a drop to get out of your cells. I think you'll get it. But I'm not in a. For me, I would need a closure below this area now. Four hours is a long candle, right? 4 hour is a. Well, you got another 3.5 hours in this 4 hour candle, and then the next 4 hour candle. Let's say you're wrong and it's not a sell, it's a buy. The next 4 hour candle will need to do this to come up. Right? You need to bounce off something, and look where these wicks come down to. Right? So if you're gonna drive up, at the very least, probably this area is gonna be tapped for a bottom wick to continue up. Unless the market just drives up right now and starts doing this, then you gotta call it here, right? Then you have no choice but to call it at that point. But as we already saw, that the market doesn't move in a straight line, right? Moves in waves, got parabolic movement. So be patient. 90 pip profit today? That's amazing. What am I looking for? I'm looking for everyone that's still in sells to get their W's. I want to see this shit come down heavy. I'm also curious to see where we're going to stop on the drive down, right? Is this the bottom wick, or will we come down further? It's a volume song. The volume song, chat. Give me 1 sec. You know what? You know what I haven't done yet? I haven't done the damn thing yet. And Kenny's not on camera today. I think his smoke alarm might have went off or something, because that guy's always hotboxing. Kenny's busy dealing with the firefighters at the moment. Trying to send him back home. No, it's all good. There's no fire here. As soon as they leave. More fire! More fire! Kenny's all city, yeah. All borough. Yeah, he's always here. He never missed a stream, so something going on. Maybe he's following in the footsteps of the other devious traders starting to stream. Yo, not for nothing, Devious has created more streamers than any other strategy / community / trading group out there. This is everyone you see stream in New York session right now is part of the Devious tree. Everyone who's a New York streamer, or in general who's streaming Forex on YouTube, is part of the Devious tree. So honestly, remember how I said we don't hire traders, we grow new ones. The industry is really saturated with our teachings, right? Devious has created more streamer. That was my next point. I was gonna say, if we didn't actually create a lot of traders, then we for sure created a lot of streamers. A lot of educators. I don't think we created. I think we've just motivated enough people to actually stream, to actually do this, to actually have confidence in doing this on your own, right? Taking the information and running with it as fast as possible, or where, you know, as high as possible. So I think that's what we've done. We've given a lot of people the confidence that they can do it as well, as long as they have the right tools, and we've given them the tools and the confidence to go do what they need to do in life. Do you think price should make a 4-hour bottom wick? No, I think price should retest the lows, the area, the levels here, anywhere from 42 to 32. I think we should see that area again. So I think it'll retest the lows right here at 32 specifically. I don't know. Or are you talking about this low, its own low? This is a possibility, but it can reject here, it can reject here. I do think we will see at the very least 42 areas, right? But I only think that until the 4-hour closes here, or until we break the highs. If we just drive up and break the highs, right? Because we have to take into account everything that's being printed at the moment. At the moment, probability still dictates that you're ahead on the 4-hour if you're in sells, right? Until you break these highs, your sells are ahead probability wise. Now it depends where your sells are as well. Yeah, eliminate the setups that are less profitable, Heather, or if you're going through a losing streak, just concentrate on your breakouts, right? If those are your most profitable and you want to get out of losing, concentrate on those, and as you build a little winning streak, then you can start adding other things again. If you know what's most profitable, take that for your, you know, for your entries to get back on track. Give yourself some extra confidence again. Remember when Trump would tweet any dumb crap while president? I have gold going crazy. I think it wasn't. I don't think it was dumb crap. I think it was perfectly set up. I think Trump was just 2 or 3 steps ahead of you, as he always is. He's like the troll of all trolls. He's always 2 to 3 steps ahead of any other politician. But either way, I remember those times, and shit, I would love those times back. Trump was a goldmine for our industry, and also I'll take some mean tweets and $1 at the pump, right? $1.60 a gallon, and some mean tweets would do me just right about now. Right? Cheaper gas prices and lower taxes. Shit, give me the orange man and mean tweets, and I'm all for it. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. All right. Oh, hold on a second, chat. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, he should have never said that, but it's still, they made a good song about it. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eating the dogs. Eating the cats. Eating the cats. I'd be like, I eat the cat all the time. That's what I do. Just eat the cat. Don't worry, not the neighbor's cat. Not the neighbor's cat. I'll never eat the neighbor's cat. Where can I get the background music playlist? On YouTube. It's called Gold. We trade gold and we listen to gold. Oh, not that cat. Yeah, not that cat. Still can't believe Manny Pacquiao was a genuine candidate in the Philippines. I have no idea what he's about. I know he was in like their Senate or whatever he was in their Congress, whatever they have over there. I know he was a politician there, but I don't know what he's about. My dog Green in the building. Green is in like 3 buildings right now. AI Green. You in any trades? No, we're not in any trades right now. I'm gonna see this 1 hour through and we're gonna call it. I'm really curious what happens here. McGregor wants to be president of Ireland. You know, they did a poll, and Tom Hanks is the most trusted personality in America. Like, who is the most trustworthy personality? Tom Hanks. That fucking liberal is the most trusted. He's a fucking actor. His job, his only job in the world is to make you believe he's somebody else. And people are like, yep, seems trustworthy. It's crazy. Yeah, if Tom Hanks ran for president, he would win. That's what's wild. It's the face. Who would be his vice president though? Wilson? Wilson for Prezi. God, imagine we had Forrest Gump for president. That would be fucking crazy. Can you do me a favor? Turn that down a bit. Make it a little quieter. Thank you. Love you. Free cops at the White House. Run, Forrest. Run for president. That's what his billboard would say. Run, Forrest, run. You trade London, Asian, and New York? No, I trade mostly New York and Asian, not on stream, with the signal channel in the evening. Is Forrest Gump not president now? No, right now we have Captain Dan. Right now we have Captain Dan. Honestly, if we get Forrest and Bubba for Prezi, I'm probably voting for him. If we get a Bubba Gump ticket. How do I get on your stream for it? There's no stream for Asian. Asian, I trade that off. I just said I traded off stream just with the signal channel. Or I trade and it's posted in the signal channel. A policeman? I remember Officer Doofy reporting for duty. Join the signal channel. It's in my bio. It's in my bio. Let's see. Can we get what we expected? A retest of these lows here. 26.42. Where are you from, Heather? New Zealand? Ah. Can you teach me the haka? Teach me a haka. I think we all should show up in the morning and do a haka, just yelling at the markets like. Oh man, I gotta do it. We gotta learn the haka chat. We were doing it at the in-person. Let's do it. Oh, it's starting to rain. Starting to rain here. Damn, yeah. In need 47. That's tough. Try it again. Bottom wick. See, it keeps grabbing orders. Like I said, you can't disregard what's happening here. You can't disregard this bottom wick. You can't disregard this bottom wick bouncing off here, bouncing off here. Like, these are solid levels. This is a resistance turn support. This was a resistance turn support right here when you couldn't break it. We spoke about that. So, right? We spoke about needing a closure back down here below the range in order to confirm that market will retest the lows. So yes, you can't disregard everything that's being printed. Wick sends smoke clouds. Yeah, but with this weather, these smoke clouds ain't going nowhere. All right, no top wick on the 5. Stuck in this range. I mean, we've been in this range all of yesterday. I think I called it yesterday. I was like, yeah, I don't think we're driving out of here until NFP. And even NFP didn't really drive us out of there as we're back in this range. No top wick though on the 5. Just a 5. Maybe no top wick on the hourly. Right? No top wick on the hourly here. Respect of resistance. Let's see. Your early exit causing this pull up. Well, no, NFP doesn't tend to be a whipsaw. You just have other news. So when the news comes out, you know, mixed, you get whipsaws. But right here was all good news, so bearish for gold, right? So that's why you didn't really see a whipsaw. You have it come down. Now it's price action. Now you've just bounced off a strong enough level, I guess, to pull us back up. But is this strong enough to drive up? Or is this just a pullback so we can retest the lows? Could be a heavy pullback. Seems like it was just Friday yesterday, right, chat? And we're back to Friday. Go do the damn thing first. Splits. Oh, my joint's outside. Fuck. Oh, man. Chat, hold on a second. This soggy ass clip. Look at this shit. Damn. Yeah, chat. Hold on. This. Oh, and I got soaked. God damn it. Why didn't you guys tell me that my J's outside when it started raining? You guys could have said something. Man. Damn, this shit is like a shaggy dog right now. Just all soaked. I got soaked too. I gotta fucking change now. Urgh. You live in Florida? Yeah. Torrential rains. Thanks for another week, another day of showing up live. Much appreciated. Well, I can't smoke now, but I gotta go roll another one now. I think that J is gonna go in the microwave. Don't act like a brokey or a G or roll a new one. Yeah, but I'm not gonna roll one right now. I just wanted to, you know, I wanted to take a few pulls. Now I gotta sit down. I gotta go grab the pillow bud. I gotta go grab the grinder. I gotta roll everything up. Thought it was flooded in Florida? No, it's not flooded in Florida. It gets flooded like 3 times a day in Florida, but it's not flooded right now. Anyway, chat. I know you don't smoke this, right? I know you don't smoke these saggy ass joints, but I'm gonna get you high today because it's Friday. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do. Throw it in the dryer? No. For anyone that's been here for a while, you guys already know. Last time this happened, I threw it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And as I opened the microwave, it was lit. The J was lit. I was like, yo. Slow down, General Electric. Working better than my Bic. Have a nice weekend, Wix. See you in a week. Just go to Zakynthos tonight for a week. Is that Greece? Zakynthos. That's Greece, huh? Yes. See? I know my geography. Yeah, we needed a moment of silence. I forgot about that. But it's alright. Time's come and gone. You know what we haven't checked in a while? The 23-minute time frame. What's the 23 doing? Uh-oh, the 23's telling a story here. Look at this. Top wick. The GOAT. The absolute GOAT. Look at the 23-minute. Seven figures and microwaves dries joints. Yes. Yes. I don't make seven figures. I've made seven figures in my entire career. So the combined total of everything I've done in the last 6 years has made me that. I don't make seven figures. I have a seven-figure account. Big difference. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Look at me. I could be worth 100 million. I'm not letting weed go to waste. I'm smoking. I'm not in anything. I'm just I really want to see this pull down and see that I was right. Because you just let it burn, and even though I have a pound right here, I'm not letting anything go. It's straight cheese. Straight cheese. Like, yo, I got a fucking pillow over there. A king-size pillow. I can literally use as a pillow. But I gotta be honest with you, that wet J is gonna go in the microwave. So I'm gonna have a full J and a wet J. Anyone in like North Carolina, Tennessee areas affected by by Helene? I'm looking what's going on. That's crazy. Hundreds are still missing. Wild. Do a Zaza meetup? No. If there's ever a meetup, there's a meetup, and you already know the deal. I'm gonna smoke. Like, are you gonna smoke? Is up to you. Your girl's parents, they had to drive 3 hours to contact us. How's their house? How's, if they got out okay, how's all their stuff? Not bad here, just a little rain. Yeah, I'm just looking at images from like North Carolina, these like mountain towns that like completely got wiped out. It's wild. Oh, Trump is doing a North Carolina town hall tonight. Nice. And they still spending money overseas? Like, yeah, they are, but like those should be two separate things. There should be a budget for FEMA and there should be a budget for overseas. And no way your budget for overseas should exceed, you know, what you're giving to the locals, right? And they've spent, and Biden has sent like $750 billion overseas. And I think they're giving out residents who were affected, like people that have lost their entire houses and their entire lives. They're getting like a $750 check from Camel Toe Harris. So just, yeah, simple as that. That's it. Yeah, I'm kind of in the valley of North Carolina, so a lot of storms go right over us. We just get the bare minimum. Yeah, that's cool, but like people were wiped out. Yeah, I heard her interview yesterday. She said residents of this town are going to receive a $750, you know, check, or they will receive $750 per resident. I'm like, you just sent 750 billion overseas. These people lost their houses. They need 750,000 per family, not $750. It's crazy to me. It's literally crazy to me. It's illogical. Things that are illogical, right? We can't even have a discussion on it. They're just illogical. I'm gonna give it validity, saying, all right, yeah, we should do that, and we should also, you know, no, this shit don't make no sense. What influence to get closer to Rastafarism? Hair and weed? Maybe that's just what influenced you to think of me that way, my hair and the fact that I smoke weed. Rastafarism. It should have been Rastafarianism. Are you waiting for something? It's just a TED Talk? I was waiting to see if we can come back down in range here. That's all I was waiting on. Once we break these highs, I'll call it. I just looked it up, didn't want to know it was that bad. Yeah, it's fucked. $420 viewers and a wet joint. Nah, fuck that. We're gonna roll another motherfucker right now. We got some time. I'm not leaving. Here comes the pillow talk. Well, I guess that long romantic walk to the bank is gonna have to wait today. Oh, where's my grinder? My grinder. Grinding. You know what that's my jam. Grinding. Yeah, God bless North Carolina. God bless all the people in, what is it? It wasn't just North Carolina. It was like North, South Carolina, northern part of Florida. I think Tennessee got hit. A lot of areas got hit. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Yep. Chad, if you want to learn how we roll the way we roll multiple J's a day, make sure you sub to the channel, turn on your notifications. But we did what we were supposed to do today and the entire week. We did our job. Right? Winners today. We had dubspin news. We waited for what we wanted. Off the 1, off the 5. Right? We re-rolled the wet joint. We did everything we were supposed to do. Yeah, that soggy shit's gonna be outside in the sun for when I have guests. Here, Yaku, finish this clip. Nah, that'd be fucked up. Oh, Georgia. Yeah, Georgia got hit too. Heavy. Georgia got hit too. Shit don't look like it's moving. Maybe the push-up has come to a grinding halt. What do we have tomorrow? Saturday. Wait, daylight savings time shift. Oh, Australia. All right. Kangaroo land. That's only for kangaroos. That's not for us. Monday's quiet. Tuesday, quiet. Wednesday, quiet. So we have no news next week until Thursday, right? So we're gonna have a calm week next week. First half of the week. Trade our price action and trade New York Open, Comex, NYC. Those will be our volume times. Aussie. Price action only, yeah, and combined with volume, we will look to have positions next week based on that, based on timing and price action and candles. Yeah, the 15th's closing here. Boom, that's the 15 closure, no bottom wick, well, small bottom wick. I think, yeah, we didn't close back in range. I think I'm gonna call it here. Kind of stuck in this little range. I was hoping to see a nice heavy push down, but kind of stuck here for now. Oi. Aussie. Oi. No, we gotta learn the haka. The haka is way cooler. Way cooler. Anyway, gang, yeah, let's call it a session. Let's call it a week. It was a great week to start off October, to start off Q4. Signal channel, I'll see you guys on Sunday for the private session. We will run it barring like unforeseen circumstances or storms or something like that, we will run Asian session. I should be home on Sunday. We didn't run it last Sunday. My daughter had pneumonia, so she still has pneumonia, so I was taking care of her. But she's on antibiotics. Everything should be back to normal this Sunday. Everything will be copacetic. So on Sunday we will run the private session for the single channel. Everyone in the Zoom, I'll see you guys on the Clubhouse side. Oh, there's no Asian tonight. Javier's already got his weekend started. Yeah, everyone else, mods, thank you for helping me run the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. I will see you guys on Monday, 8 a.m. Eastern, live here on YouTube. All right. Congratulations, everybody. If you're gonna continue trading, I mean, there's no need to overtrade, right? If you're already a winner today, right? Call it. No need to overtrade. No need to have FOMO. All right.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right. As for me, chat, you already know the deal. It's my time. I'm gonna run, and just like that, another New York session is in the books. Have a good weekend, everyone. See you on the other end. Spam some dubs. Spam some dubs.